Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Friday Fright series, where I take a first look at some interesting horror games that have come out recently. And today we are looking at Run Into the Dark. Now, this game piqued my interest when I saw it on IndieDB, as it seems to play off of some Japanese mythology. What the heck was that just walked in the background? Huh. Okay, that's already starting to creep me out. But yes, the game is Run Into the Dark. It is made by Two Quarter Studios, which is a small team of undergraduate students studying at Queensland University of Technology in Brisbane, Australia. And yeah, it has an interesting premise, which we'll just start the game right up, because unfortunately there are no options to speak of, which I gotta say I'm a little disappointed in that it doesn't even have a brightness slider, because I had to bump the contrast, or not the contrast, but the brightness up on my monitor to even be able to see this. It is, oh, there it is again, hello. This game right now is very, very dark. So I'm definitely gonna have to bump up the brightness in editing for this. But yeah, so let's just jump right on in. Now, like I said, whoa, oh my god, this is a twitchy mouse. And with no options, I have to rely on the DPI switch on my mouse. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Down to the lowest setting, and still, that is very twitchy, wow. But yeah, like I said when we first started here, the game piqued my interest because it seems to play off some Japanese mythology. Now, I must admit, I am not extraordinarily knowledgeable about Japanese mythology, but according to the description, Run Into the Dark is a first-person survival horror game. I mean, well, here we are, where you set foot in the infamous suicide forests Aokigahara. I apologize for any of my pronunciation. I'm best at European languages. But yes, you will be a body finder who needs to recover victims in the forest. You will encounter Iwazaru, whose shrill cries summon Kikazaru, and you will be chased indefinitely by Kikazaru as you try and escape the forest. So that intrigues me. Now, I actually did do a little research, and well, actually, let's click this before we start talking about more things. So it looks like it is my turn to identify the corpses tonight. I remember Kenji told me that he lost the key to the gate near the second set of torii gates. Okay, so we're looking for torii gates. Excellent. Let's roll. Yes, I actually did a little bit of research because I was intrigued by the Aokigahara. Oh god, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that. Let's check this sign. Life is an important thing we receive. Think once more about your parents, your siblings, your children. Don't suffer alone. Please talk with someone. Okay, they are definitely going for it here. But yes, that forest that they talked about of Aokigahara is a real place, more commonly referred to, according to the Wikipedia article on it, as the Sea of Trees. It's a large forest area over by Mount Fuji, where apparently a lot of people go there to kill themselves. And we are playing as a corpse finder. They actually do, in the real world, have to go on yearly outings into the woods there to find all the bodies of people. Which is highly disturbing. And this appears to be built upon that sort of mythos, and it is rumored, and the mythology around the forest is that there's demons that live there and so forth, and the spirits of all the people who died there haunt the place. So I'm intrigued to see what these students' take on that mythology is. Okay, torii gates, 100 meters. 100 meters, which direction? We've got two ways here. We'll go to the right. So yeah, I am intrigued to see their take on the mythos from what little I know of it. So it'll be cool, I think. And yeah, I'm hoping for a good little story to this, though who knows. That description that I read, for all we know, could be all we get of it. Now we do know that it is this guy's turn to go and find the bodies, and we have objectives. Identify corpse 1, find key, open gate, identify corpse 2, and escape. And supposedly we are going to be hunted the whole time by those Kikazaru, which I don't exactly know what those are really. I'm guessing some sort of demon or something. Oh, Torii gates. There we go. Alright, so we got a path down that way, but the note said Torii gates. So, whoa, there's some some nice texturing work there. The Torii gate models are actually pretty cool, though. Very creepy with this sort of hallway of doom here. Okay, we seem to be at some sort of meeting area in the woods. Another flashlight and a photo. Wait, this is a picture of my brother and I. Oh, well, that doesn't bode well for our survival. Okay, please respect your surroundings. Will do. Doesn't actually seem to be any place I can go. Oh, I thought the keys would be around here somewhere. Alright, well, back through the very, very creepy Torii gates. And I guess we'll go down that other path to our right. Oh, that direction as well. That probably links up with the first place we sort of split off a moment ago. So let's head down this way. Now, this game is made in the Unity engine, and I definitely can see it. I'm noticing a lot of the terrain assets in the game that come with it. Or not the game, but the engine itself that come with it there. Some cool additional modeling that they've added in to bring it in more with the setting that they have. I am actually wondering if they actually did model this place after any section of the actual Aokigahara forest. I wonder about that. Who knows? We got some more of these creepy Torii gates with some weird texture pop-ins. I mean, the actual texturing looks cool on, like, that one. Very nicely done, sort of painted red wood grain, but for some reason it's kind of popping in and out on those. I don't know why. Oh, I think I do know why. I think they overlapped some models here or something when they plopped them down. Or maybe not. Could just be one of a variety of things. The actual setting, very creepy. We seem to have a camper. Oh, we got body number 1 here. Ooh, flashlight. Why am I picking up flashlights? That actually did increase that number in the lower left-hand corner. I just noticed that. Do we have batteries or something? Huh. Okay, oh, we got another picture. This is a picture of my parents. I can't seem to remember anything anymore. Wait, what? Well, that's not good. I guess we gotta identify the body. E. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, okay. That, besides being very loud, that scared the crap out of me. Very nice, okay. Always good of a horror game to actually give you a little fright. That tends to be a good thing. I wonder why we have those, letters. Or not letters, the numbers. Yes, I can read the numbers in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, what was over here? That's some sort of a building. Anything in said building? Oh, hello. I see you in there. What are you? Well, you're not trying to kill me. Are you this, Iwazaru, or are you a Kikazaru? I don't know. Let's get closer. Whoa! Whoa. Interesting. He's either supposed to kill me, or... Whoa! Drums are coming. Oh no, he's still there. Hello. Can I get nearer to you? Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, let's pick up... Ooh, key! Alright. Anything else in here that's of interest? Some modeling issues there. Okay. That drum is getting louder, and I'm stuck in here. Oh, God, I am stuck. Oh, well, nope, there we go. I'm free. Alright, a few issues with that model there. Okay, we have a key. Now, that was kind of weird, so either that guy's not the one that's supposed to kill us, or his AI is a little messed up. One of the two. Okay, I really want to know what in the world those things in the lower left, or the numbers on the lower left-hand corner are. Can I, like, click? Oh, whoa! Oh! Okay, if I hold down the left mouse button, something charge. Oh, hello! Oh, okay. So I think I just burnt out my light. Okay, that was interesting. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there, but I seem to have charged up my flashlight. It then exploded, went dark, and yeah, now I only have 4. And yeah, that was interesting and very, very creepy with that monster there. I didn't know what in the world I was supposed to do. I thought for a second I might have died, but no, we're still in the game here. Is that thing behind me still? No, I seem to have lost it. So does charging up the light hurt them? I don't know. It's not exactly explained here, unless I missed a sign somewhere or a note. It's kinda weird. Though apparently this guy is haunted or something. There's, you know, the pictures of him and his family, and that's just strange. So I guess these Kikazaru are messing with him. But so far an intriguing game. A few small issues, some modeling problems, but hey, it is, you know, game made by some students. And it is, I believe, the first release of it. I didn't see any other versions of it on IndieDB, so potentially this could be just the very start of things, but there really wasn't much else it said, other than that it came out just a few days ago on October 20th. So we have the gate key. Let's head this way. Alright. We are through. Controls, the movement is a little stiff. Hello, a radio. Ooh, I can pick up. What does this do? Interesting. I can throw the radio with the right mouse button. Huh. That's kind of strange, but okay. But yeah, the movement is a little... Whoa, hello, thing in the distance. What in the world was that? Oh, there you are. Hello, buddy. How are you? Are you one of the things trying to kill me? Huh. Whoa, there is one thing that's following me. Okay, running. Alright, so when one of those guys gets near me, my flashlight goes very, very dark. So I'm assuming that one's the one trying to kill me. Ooh, hey, stairs. Oh, okay, I need to jump up the stairs. As, ooh, the colliders are a little bit off on these. Ah, crap, I think I just quartered myself with that thing trying to find me. Okay, well, identify the body. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Let's... Flash? No. That didn't work. That didn't do a thing. I'm in the dark now. Okay. Interesting. Any photos on the ground this time? No. Okay, I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but, yeah. So I honestly have no idea what the actual charging of the flashlight does, if anything. Because it, didn't seem to work back there. It went pitch black dark until I started trying to run away. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? And some sort of a little spring here. The nice little, temple altar or whatever. Hello, monster! Can I get near you again? Have a radio. Oh, he left. Okay. Seriously, what in the world is the radio for? Can I charge the radio? No. That did nothing. But yeah, besides the slightly stiff controls, mouse movement definitely wonky. Thankfully, I do have that DPI switch on my mouse, so I can turn it down manually. The actual atmosphere of the game, though, quite nice. I do like the foggy world we are in here. It's very good. This seems to be a dead end. Lovely. Yeah, nice and foggy, good ambient sounds. The one thing I do appreciate for it, for the research that I did on actually looking up on Wikipedia this Aokigahara forest, was that apparently it's called the Sea of Trees because it's a massive forest of trees, and they're so dense, it actually apparently blocks the wind. And so I do appreciate that there's not really any wind sounds. You do kind of get this very subtle wailing, but that could just be the spirits of all the dead. Whoa. So I do appreciate that. Normally I would be a little annoyed. Oh, hello, it's you again. You are messed up, buddy. So yeah, normally I would be kind of like, oh, there's no like wind or anything, but in here it makes sense. Instead, we got the light little wailing. Lighting's pretty good. A little bit of odd lighting on the trees and stuff. With I think it's some issues with the LOD settings. I don't know. Might not be. Might just be me. Few texturing issues here and there. The models are pretty good. Overall, I am definitely liking it. So, we're supposed to escape. Do we escape here? No. Let's actually try the car. Hello, car. Whoa! And that thing popped out of the car at me, and I take it. I'm dead. So how are you actually supposed to escape? Because that guy apparently was hiding in my car. Overall, a cool game. I like it. It definitely does need a little bit more work. But hey, these are a couple of students, so, you know, hopefully over time as they learn more, they will get better and better. I would like to see this get developed a bit more. Maybe a little bit more work on the models. The animations for those monsters was a little janky. That screaming thing, which I guess was the Kikazaru, maybe make it so that he doesn't just stand there and then disappear. That's kind of weird. I was like, basically, you know, I could have reached out and touched the guy and then he just vanished. It's kind of strange. Maybe have him disappear in a puff of smoke. I don't know. Yeah, it was a little strange, but overall a good creepy little game. A little bit of a twist from the sort of standard Slender type exploration of horror game that you get people making these days. Rather than pages, you're looking for those corpses, and you had, you know, some interesting stuff too you found along the way, the pictures of your family and all that. I wish they would have developed on that a bit more. It would have been cool to get more of a story. And also, what's the radio for? Why do I have a radio that I can throw? Am I missing something with the radio? I don't know. It intrigues me, and I want to know. I want to know badly. But yes, an interesting game. A link will be in the description, so you can go and check it out on IndieDB. And once again, it is Run Into the Dark by Two Quarter Studios. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you come back for the next. But until then, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one.